So Tyrese's ex-wife, Samantha Gibson, came out saying she regretted leaving the marriage and all of this type of stuff, right? She wished she would have had some better people in her ear. And Tyrese has called foul on the play. He ain't buying none of it. He says she manipulating and lying once again. Let's get to what he had to say.
Look, man, I was not going to respond to this video of my ex that's now gone viral.
Stop lying. You knew you was going to respond. You respond to everything. You said you was done with DJ Envy about 86 times. Yet every day we had a new 20-minute video from you talking about DJ Envy. Let's get through this one because it's lengthy too.
She is loving it. Congratulations, you went viral again over something else that you said because you're trying to build up your YouTube page and get your followers up. Listen, man, listen. If you had people in your ear that influenced you into leaving your husband and your one-year-old child, your innocent one-year-old child, we both were divorcee kids, grew up in toxic environments, torn in between our old family, new family, stepfather, stepmother. That's a life that we both lived. And you packed up a one-year-old, put a COVID mask on top of the Ring cameras, and I was literally in an airplane on my way home to fight for my marriage and my family. You're heartless. None of your friends recognize you. This is all about money. If you had friends in your ear, you're lying, you're gaslighting, you're playing. The only person that was in your ear was your mama. Her name is Patricia Randolph. You didn't have people in your ear. The amount of people that was supposedly in your ear, you also had a whole lot of people like Aventer Gray, Taffy Dollar, Creflo Dollar's wife, who married us. You had a whole lot of people in your ear telling you that you're about to do something stupid, impulsive, and y'all are actually not going through anything that would make you want to leave your husband. Let's go even further. When Aventer Gray and Pastor John Gray were having their own marital issues at the time, you arranged a therapy session with Aventer Gray at our house. And when she walked out of her therapy session, she walked into the foyer where the Bumblebee is, and there was 50 boxes with like 7 or 8 people there packing up all the shit to leave the house. And I was in an airplane on my way home to try and fight and save our marriage. So if you had people in your ear at the time, they must be still in your ear because you're still trying to get $20,000 a month for a 5-year-old. You make $160,000 a year on your own. This is all a game. You're clout chasing.
So not only did she have plenty of people telling her that her marriage was worth saving, but she was packing up her own at the same time, trying to have therapy sessions for these people and save their marriage. And you still trying to get $20,000 a month. Okay, and then now you're trying to get your clicks up with the YouTube videos and all of this, talking about the Tyrese marriage and you wish you could. Okay, Samantha.
You're something that I don't even know. A simple woman, not into materialistic things, don't care about fame and mansions and popularity. You're everything that you told me and all of your friends and loved ones that you wasn't. If you wanted to be famous, boo-boo, that's all you had to say. You didn't have to play this game that you wasn't. Now you out here playing on single mothers and their emotions, playing on women that are actually in abusive relationships and up marriages that are toxic and dark and dysfunctional. That's not what that was. You think I would have a song entitled I Don't Think You Ever Loved Me if I didn't really feel that way? You think I would have a song out called Love Transaction if I didn't realize that it was never love, it was just a transaction? This is about money.
And yeah, that was my bad too. I made the assumption that the album he put out was kind of like sympathetic towards her or saying like he missed her or something. I didn't listen to it. But yeah, apparently it's the total opposite. You're just telling the truth about what happened. So
You've hired 3 law firms trying to suck me dry. I'm approaching $1 million in legal fees, and we had a prenup. You already tried to ask me to come back. You already tried to reconcile. I told you I was in a relationship with Zelly, and I was not willing to go and break this off or cut this woman off because you decided to wake up on a Wednesday and come back and play in the sandbox.
And I got to say, that probably made her more mad because she thinks, oh, since I left him and I did him so wrong, I can come back and play with him whenever I feel like. Women have a tendency to like to do that. You know what I'm saying? Just to know that they can play with you. And when you like, oh, no, I'm good, then it makes them even more like irritated, like, why? What you mean? Now they really be after, like, now they really want to like break up your new relationship or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It get dirty then.
Everything about the way you left me was heartless. It was evil. You never considered me, your marriage, and let alone your innocent 1-year-old child. She had to celebrate her 2nd birthday apart. And if you really are really suddenly caring about the effects that you've had on me and your family, why don't you sit these lawyers off of me? Call your lawyers right now and tell them that everything that you're still trying to get right now, you don't want it no more. $20,000 a month for a child? Our prenup says no alimony. Our prenup said everything that the prenup said. You're trying to crack the prenup. And it's been 3 years of it. I should have never hired an attorney. I had a prenup. Everything that I was supposed to give you in the prenup, I gave it to you. You want more. And it's been 3 years.
And see, this is how you cut through all these little goofy red table talks and all these, you know, how Samantha's want to get on there and sound like she a life coach and all of this. Let's get straight to if you really care and you miss me and you want to get back together, all of that, right? You regret how you did things. Why don't you get these lawyers off my back and stop trying to crack the prenup that we already agreed to? But see, when you hit them with some logic like that, I bet you don't respond to that. Bet you don't want no parts of that part of the conversation.
I've moved on. I'm with Zelly. You moved on. I don't even want to tell the first you started dating when we broke up, because you're going to go viral from that. If I were to tell who you started dating as soon as we broke up, you would go viral from that. All you want is attention. You want Facebook followers. You want Instagram followers. You're trying to be a life coach, and you're trying to get to drink the Kool-Aid. You with a real one right here. Everybody can see through your bullshit. I may be alpha. I may be loud. I may appear to be a narcissist, as some would say in the comments. Girl, you was good to leave that. He's a narcissist. No, she's a narcissist. Not only is she a narcissist, but she's a sociopath as well. And what is a sociopath? Someone who will maliciously and vindictively do some shit, over you, hurt you, be made aware of the fact that they inflicted trauma and pain on you, and not even call you and text you to say they're sorry. Did you think about the effects that it was going to have on me or our innocent child when you left me the way you did? Did you think about anything? No, it's all about Samantha. So now, go ahead and chase whatever career you're trying to chase. Go ahead and go viral. Go ahead and keep doing your goofy podcasts and Miracle Mondays and whatever the else you're trying to build. Over here, I don't want no one to confuse me releasing songs the way Adele released songs about her ex-husband, the way Jasmine Sullivan and Mary J. Blige release songs about their exes when they get cheated on, lie, get fucked over, when they go through painful relationships that come to an end. I don't want no one to confuse me releasing songs, singing about how I feel about Samantha with confusing me wanting this woman back. If I wanted her back, I would have got her back. I don't want Sam.
Making great points. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I made a mistake. I didn't go listen to the album. I didn't know. All I knew was that the album was about her, as far as the topic. And I just assumed that he was singing on some "I Want You Back" stuff. And you know what I'm saying? Not the case. He just telling her how he felt about it. And, you know, it was a love transaction. It wasn't no love in the transaction. But tell her how he felt about it for sure.
She may be saying that she was thinking about, no. If you had people in your ear when you left me, those same people are in your ear 3 years later because the lawyers are still on my back every day. Go sell this to somebody else. Look at every interview I've done, from Sway in the Morning to the Breakfast Club to everything that I've been posting and everything that I've been saying. And if you don't like me, I don't like you. I don't need none of you women in my comments saying they like me. I don't care to be liked. I got my heart broke. I was married. I was with this woman for 5 years. I never cheated. I got more access to than most niggas I know. I was a good man, a good husband, and very, very focused on my family and my children.
Women often glaze over how difficult this can be, especially when the woman that you with is withholding that box from you. And then you a person like Tyrese, you famous, you get money and this, that, and other, and women is throwing themselves at you, this, that, and other. Women glaze over how much of a task that can be, especially when y'all be at the crib withholding that thing from us. You know what I'm saying?
And the $2,500 or $2,600 that I was giving Samantha since she decided to leave me, I was giving her that for 2 years straight without a court order. Find another nigga who decided to leave your husband without a court order. Find somebody else that's going to cut a check for $2,600 without the judge making a judgment for you to do so. I'll always take care of my kids. She's trying to turn a prenup into alimony, which she ain't getting. She's trying to get something that she's not getting because the prenup is protecting me. Dad. And she's, yes. Lower your voice. Okay. So at the end of the day, man, listen, I am not here to have any of y'all to keep drinking the Kool-Aid. Y'all are going to have to wake up and understand that when relationships and marriages ends, contrary to what the world believes, it ain't always a cheating man who's verbally and physically abusing you, over you, doing something. It's very simple. If it ain't about Samantha, it ain't about nothing. I guess being in a relationship with a big personality in the entertainment, which she signed up for, made her cave. Slowly but surely cave. Her mama was the one who was like, oh, we did it. Like, we hit the lottery type shit. Gas the... Her mama was. And then her mom got threatened and was insecure about the marriage and the relationship that we have. In the Bible, it says, leave and cleave. You know about that scripture? Or are you going to keep skipping over that every time you do an interview? Leave and cleave to your husband and your family. Your mama never wanted you to leave.
And so at this point, the video was kind of starting to break up, but that was pretty much the end of it. Like, he talking about the people that was in her ear, that stayed in her ear, and is continuously in her ear now, because obviously she wanted the money out of this marriage. You know what I'm saying? And some fame to go along with it. But she just wasn't willing to admit that in the beginning, because you take something where she's admitting they had a good marriage, and she actually is like, I miss it. I kind of want to go back. But it's like, well, why'd you throw it away in the first place? Now you're dragging the child in between the two of y'all. Because what? I mean, they always take something small. 70% of women will disseminate the marriage because what? He won't pick his clothes up off the floor. I'm done. Irreconcilable differences. Or Tia Mowry, I graduated from my marriage. And it's like, I say this about women, a lot of times they want the show of the marriage and not the actual marriage. And if it ain't that, they want the show of the marriage and that $20,000 check a month that they can get up out of somebody that got some money. Or excuse me, $20,000 she's already getting for a child. She want more than that, even though she agreed to never mind in the pre. Tyrese said it all, man. It's your boy P. Cap. Let me know what you think, what you don't think. Get at your boy.